Yar, we're on a Pokemon adventure. Catch 'em all. Ha for the pearl. Hello, welcome if you're watching this on YouTube. This will be the start of part 11, another live stream recording in action. We have enabled a respec mod because we need to respec old Eltharion and Alith Anar. So we're going to do that first. That's our little respec button. Just check. Yeah, it was Militia Master I was going to swap out and give Bowmaster instead. Yes. So, respec. Yes, fully respec this lord. And I think with this one, I can keep doing it as well. It's not the one button respec one that only allows you to do it once. And Joey, yeah, thank you very much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community as well. You're off your face. Right, we want Root Marcher, Inspiring Presence, yes. Pop all that through there, because archers always get into bonuses. That's good. We want Blood and Fire. We're channeling our Khaleesi today. Get replenishment, Guardian of the Land, Forest Spirits. We don't have many of them, so I probably won't go for that right now. Touch of the Ever Queen. That's quite nice. Isha's Blessing. That. Actually, yeah, more power reserve. Always good. Always good. And we want to go for our final one. We want to save up for the Eagle. The Eagles are coming. The Eagles are coming. Cetra does not soft serve yogurt shop. Amazing. Love it. Yes, I've got time for that. Yes. Yeah, I'm still upset about us not being able to go on our Kemrian holiday. Let's go on Earthblood. We need to give us some magic. That's what we need to do. It's not got our magic. Pop a point through there. Boom. I think that's her done. Power up magic, yeah. That's all good. Right, and then we've got Alith Anar. Hunt. Shadow Boy over here. Green Arrow, as we've decided for our Justice League team. So we're going to give him point in Ruthless, but first reset him. And again, it's the same deal. Does that work for Shadow Walkers? It does. Oh, yeah. Point in there first. Then we want Seeking Arrows. Yeah, increases range. Or do we... No, we want to go through that, and we want to go for Ruthless. Yes. I think we also had that one, which was post-battle loot. That's good. Ambush success chance. That's quite nice. Diplomatic relations with High Elves -4. But, wow. Is that all armies faction-wide plus 12? That's redonkulous. To be fair, that diplomatic hit, that's not much of an issue because we can just buff it up with influence. Yes, I'm grabbing that. Yes, we'll get Shadow King. That's amazing. Plus 12% all armies faction-wide. Redonkadonk. I could go through Seeking Arrows now. No risk for the Wicked. That's extra movement range. Yes. And then, yeah, let's go through Seeking Arrows. And then we want to give him Firing Faster with Deadeye. Beautiful. There's a mod to allow Mistwalkers to receive buffs from Tech Tree. Oh, really? Oh, I might have to look at that then for the next stream. Feel free to whisper that to me. We can't build anything else up in his army because we've had to whittle it away over previous turns. But we're just gonna sit him here and try and hold on to that. Although I will get the garrison in there. There we go. Although I could, maybe I should move over there and take that out. We've already got walls here. Who is old Tyrion at war with? Tranok and Kothic. So, yeah, I'm kind of worried he'll go after Avalon and what have you and grab all this. But eventually, hopefully, we can confederate. We want to get Teclis in as well. Catch that Pokemon. So many rebellious elves. Don't really need the buffs though. Yeah, well, the thing, I think they get their buffs through our Batcave, don't they? One of them does power-ups. That's attack and defense. Okay, it doesn't power up there. They're missiles, but I think that probably makes them pretty OP. No, I'll leave you in there to replenish up before I move you. Rebel scum. Alariel the Radiant. And we've got Eltharion the Grim. He's going to go over there.
Strike them down.
By the White Tower.
You're chilling here because you're an entrepreneur. Yep. Have we got any more of them? Administrators. You guys saying administrators are worth getting too. We don't have enough money to get one just yet, though. They'll be at the top, though, won't they? That's always where the best ones are. You've got some administrators. So that can... minus 15% construction cost for all buildings, local province, and time reduction as well on their construction. That's good. Loads of administrators. Entrepreneur. Okay, next turn, definitely get you. Yep. In fact, actually, I can probably get you this turn because I don't think the Shrine of Cain's garrison is already mental. Even if you don't have walls, it's not going to be that much of a biggie. But yeah, let me get that entrepreneur. That is a name and a half as well. Wanellinry.
You have use of my power.
Stringer, thank you very much for gifting 2 tier 1 subs to the community. Off your face. Will you wait for Grom? Wait for the Grom count of turns to attack you, or will I attack sooner? I don't know. I haven't really decided. I kind of feel like I wouldn't mind having all the legendary lords under my control and all of Ulthuan, and then we'll do it if that coincides with when he arrives. Obviously, I want to get up to tier 3 defense as well. I don't know. More nobles for influence farming. Because they just oh no, we have to use them against enemies to. So I should send off a load of nobles actually over to Khemri, because I was going to go. I want to complete the. I want to try and complete these missions. Galbaraz, Kadal Urud. That's what we were planning. Spectre Zuma we could do with Tyrion if we get him. So yeah, I'd like to try and complete all of those to weaken him a bit as well. That's my plan. Yeah, we can just take our time. I'm in no particular rush. I mean, we know we've got 86 turns remaining. So has Imric survived? I don't think Imric has. I don't think he has, otherwise I would get him as well. But we're going to play as Imric and do a Mortal Empires campaign with him on stream. And record it for YouTube at the same time. This is a noble. I'm assuming... You know, I'm going to send you over. You can scout stuff out for me. Let's see if there's any more entrepreneurs. No, some administrators, though. But I think I'm going to go for another... Oh, that's kind of good. Hero recruit rank for them. Yeah, so when I get more of them.
Await your orders.
Boom. Specialist. And then we'll send you off. Where should we send you off to? We'll send you this way.
Resting for a little while.
I'll bring back the Response campaign at some point. It's not gone. It'll be back. Right, Eltharion will go up here. Don't take that one because Eltharion can move up there.
Haunted by fate.
And research. Oh, yes. Preserve seafood. Plus 10% income from ports. Hello. Perfect. That's what we want. Have I missed some sword waggles? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Adam. Ah, waggle the sword. Waggle, waggle. Ow. Hit myself in the headset with it. Oh, I've got sword concussion. Hello, Wally. How you doing? What mods am I using? I'm using the better camera mod, the building progression icons mod 2. Or yeah, I think it's technically called 2. So you can see all my building icons are they progress as you build up the higher tiers. Just a nice little UI tweak. And then I'm using the UI framework and the infinite respec mod. Ah, sword. Today is the PS5 game, but it is, yes. Also, the release date of Stronghold Warlords is being announced later today. I think that's all I can do, so I'm going to end the turn.
What do you require?
Ah, yes. My agent had to move 2 inches. Nicely sliced off my head, yeah. Oh, ah! Yeah. Right, sword down. Ay, 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 ay. Find an archmage or a mage that's incendiary and has a dragon mount, recruit them because they're OP. Yes. Good. Nah, no way, Demon Wolf Saint. Ay, ay, ay. Have you seen the PlayStation Access YouTube channel, UK one? There's an awesome god. I have, yeah, I've seen PlayStation Access before. Haven't watched them recently. To be honest, I only kind of really keep my PlayStation around. At the moment, I'm keeping it for Last of Us 2. Keeping it for the exclusives, basically. Because otherwise, do all my gaming on PC. Yeah, you're just chill here. We're not getting a crazy amount of money at the moment because we don't have our gold mine. But we're going to get that back right now.
Forgive me, Father.
Yeah, you know what? I'll loot and occupy as well.
Duty is purpose.
And we should see a fairly substantial boost to our income, I'd have thought, next turn when we get the preserved seafood coming in as well. I did see the Lord of the Rings cast reunion. Yeah, that was amazing. That was beautiful. Right. Pop point in... oh, no. Arcane Unforging. Then Arcane Conduit. And we've got Henry Cavill over here. He will be immortal now. Superman can now no longer die. Good to know. Even Kryptonite can't stop him. What's this? Experience gain for Archmages, Mages, and Lawmasters of Hoeth. Seems kind of like the odd one out. The right no one wants to play with. I mean, extra powers. Winds of Magic's nice. Extra, I'm just going to pop it. I don't even care. Hey, of course, yes, you have made it. We've only just begun.
Cleanse this realm. Sound the...
So we're going to send Eltharion on a little mission to reclaim her starting position after she's done this. So we'll smash through the Phoenix Gate and then reclaim all of the Avalon province. That's the plan for her. They're over there with a little army. Please, scaling, don't. I bet you're at war with them, aren't you?
I'm waiting.
Yes. I have just peaced out with you.
Dominate whichever woeful deity protects you.
Okay, that's clearly timed out, though, so that's fine. So I can... I mean, we'll want to take Albion because it's suitable climate. The rest of it, not so much. So, well, they've got ports, though. Might be worth it. Might be worth it.
Unleash me.
Unleash you? No, I'd like you to stay here because that's where you're best suited. Meanwhile, you're going to have a wander that way. And you have won an all-expenses paid holiday to visit Khemri, land of the Tomb Kings and Pyramids. Enjoy. Non-refundable. Oh, Malice is on his way through. Hello. Hello, Poppet. Are they going to go through the Griffin Gate? Which is held. That's where Tyrion's going. Kind of hope Tyrion gets smushed, because then he'll be weak. And he might accept a cheeky confederation. Yeah, construction costs right now. That's what we're doing through here, doing all that building. Phoenix Gate. I can upgrade you, and I will.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Haven't upgraded that. Dark Elf scum. Is there really no information on Warhammer 3? None of you streamers have any inside info about it. You guys just have to at least info about the progress of it. Nothing. And even if we did have info, we would be NDA'd through the roof, so we wouldn't be able to tell you anything, even if we did. But I can honestly tell you right now, I know as much as you guys about Warhammer 3. Yeah, I'm gonna push on here. I'm gonna go off that army actually.
Make way.
Send Alith and Anar to do it.
Far beneath an
Mainly because I want to see him in action. Filthy incestuous dark elves. I love that. That's had to have been approved. To be posted on the Twitter. Ah, dear. We're clearly playing Warhammer today. Chaos Bane. That's when we're not going to be doing much of that. Actually, I wouldn't have thought. We'll just go through life boon. Yeah, triggers when casting spell. Pop that. And then with a Handmaiden. Elven Ranger. This is all for melee stuff. I'd rather, yeah, keep it range. Elven Ranger. And then Hawkish Precision. I've been here for a couple of weeks. What do I think of the Troy info? So, I'll give a brief summary of my thoughts when we go through this next turn, so I can. In fact, let me bring up my tweets because I feel like that my tweets that I did on it summarized it best. At least for now. Like, I've got more to add to it. No, maybe I don't. Where's my tweets on it? Let me end turn. While I'm tweet hunting.
The defense of Yvresse.
You want the what the Troy summary is Gollum. Oh god. No military alliance. Tyrion.
Have you come to help me avenge my father? If not, leave.
No. Not giving you military access. Oh, they're attacking me over here. Yeah. We can't really do much about this. Out in the open field, they've got skin wolves. They will kill me. No. I submit. Why the hell can I not find my Troy stuff? I'm pretty sure I put it on the community tab, though. No, I didn't. I know what I did. I put it on my Troy videos. My summary. Right. Oh, income didn't jump up as much as I'd hoped. We are losing settlements, though. So maybe it's kind of counteracting. Okay, I'll talk about Troy during the next end turn phase. Right, walls in there for sure. Right. And then, yeah, we're going to want to go up here. So, are we going to take attrition? No, we don't take attrition now, do we? Because of Cavill's trait. Sunken chest, Hall of True Silver. Heavy iron. Beautiful. Yeah, Cavill has an amazing... Yeah, Priest of Vol. Immune to attrition hero's army. I love it. Beautiful.
Prince Eltharion.
So we'll go hit that. Although, how strong is that garrison? Not that strong. With the army, little bit scary. They've taken Misnar, so war with scaling is on the cards, but not yet. I can't hit them there, but that might draw them that way. That's fine. Keep on going. Push.
Nature is powerful.
Yeah, defense is first. We've learnt the hard way. Oh, hello. Look at all you guys. Right. Alith and Anar. Kill. Sick. Oh, seriously? I was the wrong side of the river. Can I just get in here so we replenish? Yeah, there we go.
No mercy.
That's frustrating.
I hear the Gaddafi.
A follow it. Yeah, it is pretty tasty. Also, I'm just realizing, what are we doing with you guys? Have I activated? We've got high elf prisoners, so that's upsetting them. Faint and repose. Maybe should we kill one of them? They spawn back as rebels. But yeah, they're going to take all of this. We might hold on to the frozen city though. That's fairly well. Seeing as they're about to go for that, I might just destroy all that stuff. We can hold on to Karen Carr. That'd be good. Indoctrinate her, then kill her. What like faction are they even from? Are they Reb? No, I don't know. They must be Kothic. Minus 10 is a pain in the butt. Yeah, indoctrinate.
Swear fealty to Moravian's
and then execute this one.
I shall not suffer them to live.
Yes, we don't have faint and repose now, do we? Indoctrinated them. That's fine. I mean, we can just capture them back and then do it again.
Never falter.
That's fine.
At your service. I am the heir of Anarion.
Strength rank 2.
Who seeks me? What do you want?
I need you weaker, please.
Magic in those who forsake them.
I wish we could just be like, submit, we've got the Ever Queen on our side.
Mock me.
Back off.
Can I offer us? Your presence sullies the Phoenix Court.
How dare
You may
you?
approach. Your presence sullies the Phoenix.
You sully the Phoenix Court, damn it. Preserve seafood, we've done that. We've done all of that. Martial law, yes.
Sorcery.
Skippy. And how are these guys doing going on their holidays?
Setting a course.
Go, go, go. And while that's happening, people are coming to the castle with McKindle. Thank you very much for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Right. In turn, then I've got to talk about Troy as Gollum. Okie dokie.
Master thinks the following about Total War Troy. Uh-oh, bollocks.
No, not... Well,
Yes, but not... I'm talking about this happening in game, precious.
oh, seriously, another defense at the Phoenix Gate. I think they'll probably win. How many times have we fought here now? I mean, Eltharion is coming this way. I don't know if we should bother trying to fight it. Let them just take it. I've just started upgrading it though, haven't I? Get more garrison. You aren't going to win with that many Soul Masters new. Those chariots, though. Talk about... Oh, bollocks. Let them take it. Fight. Thing is, Alith and Anar can't fight to retake it. You can do it. I don't think we can.
Oh, bollocks.
No, we fought this one quite a few times. They've got so... I'm going to auto resolve it. I'm going to auto resolve it. Yeah. Ah, that's not so good. Oh, and we're trapped. I have Alith and Nar's about to go down with the Shadow Walkers. This has not gone well. Oh dear, oh dear.
Bollocks.
Ah, dang it. Okay, well, we'll try fighting this. If he's going to go down, we'll fight. We'll fight this one.
It's war.
But yeah, thoughts on Troy briefly as Gollum.
I don't mind, Master, Total War branching out to other platforms, precious. However, don't like exclusivity forcing you to inferior platform. No, 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 no. Plus, no mod workshop, although they have now said mod workshop, but still not a release, precious. Yay, free game August 13th, but an epic cost, Master. Needs to knock it out the park. Total War says there's no future plans for more exclusive platform deals. Just hopes it's true. If one free saga game is cost of branching out, precious, then to support multiple simultaneous platform releases in future, then Smeagol doesn't mind. But gonna be very disappointed if this becomes the norm for every release.
That's Gollum's thoughts on Troy right now. But yeah, so basically, in actual Lionheart speak,
Spearman.
don't mind them branching out to other platforms, but don't like that the first way that they're doing that is by locking you to Epic.
Spearman.
All four of them branching out to other platforms. Simultaneous releases, really do not mind. Honestly, give the consumer more choice about where they want to buy their games from. Choose which launcher, but I don't like that it starts off by forcing you to an inferior launcher right now. And while I have hope and faith in CA that they're not just chucking it out onto Epic and making it free for 24 hours because the game is bad and that they don't have any faith in it. I don't believe that. I'm hoping it will be good, but my hype level from the battles, from the Troy preview stuff that we played, it only went up a little bit and kind of fluctuated, to be honest. The battles were okay, but a lot of balancing work, UI tweaks need doing. As I've said many times, I don't really hold the battle preview builds as a good indicator for what the final product will be like, because past experience, the battle builds to final release builds have changed quite a lot. So until I play a build that's close to final release, then I guess we'll wait and see if the balance is actually there. But yeah, battle stuff doesn't really do much for me. It's going to be the campaign stuff needs to absolutely knock it out of the park, because otherwise it's going to go the same way that Thrones of Britannia did and flop, basically. No, Three Kingdoms was not a saga. Another thing I was saying the other day, the whole myth, the truth behind the myth. I feel like just that doesn't cater to anyone. Historical fans aren't happy because it's not a historical game. Fantasy fans aren't happy because it's not a true fantasy game. It's like a half and half approach that doesn't really work. And I don't understand why they took that approach rather than going for the Three Kingdoms route of a romance mode, which was the fantastical romance of the Three Kingdoms. And for those that wanted a more historical approach, you had records mode. So I really don't understand why we had that, which was a decent feature. Although, for me, I only ever saw 3K, but for me at least, its value being in the romance mode, because it's romance of the Three Kingdoms. The over-the-top features are all about the romance. And also, considering all the previous Total War games have followed the records mode approach, why would I want to play yet another Total War game that's exactly the same? You know, not necessarily a bad thing, but why not give the new mode a chance, which is kind of the whole approach I took to my 3K content. I played every single one of my campaigns as romance because I want to play something different. So yeah. Yeah, they rebranded Fall of the Samurai as a saga, despite them saying that while the Thrones of Britannia and sagas would be like Fall of the Samurai, they wouldn't be standalone expansions like Fall of the Samurai. I honestly feel they really do need to do a very simple bullet point. This is what a saga is, because I think a lot of people still don't understand, because it's bloody confusing. They haven't made it that easy or that clear, I don't think.
My duty, striking forth.
But yeah. I think with Troy, they should have either made it a fantasy focus and embraced all of that, or they should have gone for a more classic historical approach. Because I don't think the current approach works that well. I don't think. I mean, it's trying to play to both sides of the fan base, historical and fantasy, but they've got enough teams. Work on you know, create different games for different groups. Or if you're gonna want to create a game that plays to both sides, do a romance and a records mode, a fantasy and a historical mode, like they did in 3K.
We will obey. Acknowledge.
All right, those guys pull back. We're going to get quite a few kills here, actually. I'm fairly happy with how our stand with Alith and Anar's doing. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Troy right now. You know, basically, impression-wise and how I feel about the game. I've not seen or played enough of it. Yeah, I played a couple of hours of the build that I had access to, and then it got removed, basically. So yeah, can't really commit one way or another whether it's going to be good or not, because also we only saw a small slice of the game, a fixed battle basically, playing as either Achilles or Hector. So yeah, the campaign side of things, it does need to be good, like no doubt, otherwise it's heading the same way as Thrones in my opinion. So it needs to have a strong campaign side, and it needs to rebalance its battles. And it really needs to lean way more heavily into the fact that it's got light, medium, and heavy infantry types, and that infantry warfare is the main kind of focus for this Total War. So those different infantry groups and types all need to feel very, very different from one another. I mean, yeah, sagas are also a bit of an experiment for them to try new stuff out, but it's almost like they're becoming an experiment with very little, you know, actual enjoyment for the consumer.
For duty, as you say.
Because for me, one of the only redeeming features of
To the fray.
Thrones was its
Without fail.
siege maps, but only in terms of their look and their design. The AI couldn't make good use of them. Like, I don't think anyone ever had a really good, you know, battle on one in terms of the defending AI doing well, because it just couldn't handle it. So, you know, I think considering the series has been going for so long, I don't think it's unrealistic to kind of expect and want
As you say.
really, you know, detailed siege maps, or at least, you know, to the Thrones of Britannia level, but having competent AI that can actually utilize it as well. Because I think by now, hopefully they've got the message loud and clear that community does not like the one world approach of Warhammer, so that needs changing.
Without fail. Orders received. Moving out. For the Shadowlands.
But yeah, right now I tend to be pretty optimistic about most things in life, so I'm hoping that when we get to see campaign gameplay and we get to play campaign gameplay, it's going to be awesome, and they'll have done a great job with it. If they haven't, then it's going to be really disappointing, and I can't see Troy doing that well,
For duty, as you say.
because it's got enough on its plate with the whole Epic exclusivity, so it needs to actually have a really good feature set
For Assyrian.
to have a genuine solid draw to it. But yeah, that's my general giving a subtitle dual campaign modes. Like if it's too much because it's meant to be like a 0.5 total war game, then
We will
I think, yeah, don't try and play to both sides. Commit solidly.
without fail. For off one. Acknowledged, as you say.
Like, and I think their next main total war game after Warhammer 3 needs to be a dedicated historical game, not a pick a fantasy or pick a historical side. So for that, I kind of feel the two best options for that would be either an Empire 2 in the form of a Victoria Total War, or Medieval 3. But hey ho, hey ho. Will I ever do a series in Battle where I make my own faction? I will do once they've actually implemented solid campaign management or kingdom management stuff. At the moment, it's a bit lacking. So probably later on in the game cycle,
Shadow Dancer. Destroy.
Alith and Anar is going to go down because I'm getting wrecked by these archers. I might just charge them.
Understood.
No, they've got to come back to the core historical audience, I think, with a solid mainstream knockout title at some point. They'll still do, like, with the success of Warhammer, there's no doubt they're not going to do more fantasy games after they're done with Warhammer Fantasy, I wouldn't have thought. You know, they're an absolute, you know, killer for earning them loads of money. Especially like the DLC as well. They've shown a really good model for how they can earn quite a lot through continual, like, longer cycle with DLC support. I mean, we're gonna get stuff like an Empire 2 and a Medieval 3 at some point. It's inevitable. They know the player base wants it, and there's been enough time between, you know, Medieval 2 and Empire 1 to warrant that, them both getting sequels. Or trequels? What's a third in it? It's another sequel, right? I'll lose Alith and Anar, but he's immortal. He's the legendary lord, so he'll just be wounded. We've killed a lot of them, though. I'm pretty happy with this outcome.
Shadow march. Vengeance. Advance. I go. Onward.
Go, Dylan, go.
Striking forth. So be it.
But you're getting just like locked in by all the arrows. Just charge.
Lowest champion.
Yeah, you're going down. You did well. I'm gonna take a look at Iron Harvest. Possibly. Oh yeah, I would be very surprised if they don't try a Warhammer 40k at some point. Be very surprised if they don't. If it's not straight away, you know, down the road, I'll be very surprised if it doesn't happen at some point. But yeah, I do think they need their next main historical game after Warhammer 3 to be dedicated, you know, a solid historical title. But the thing is, you know, some people are saying like, you know, they'll just do one or the other. They can do both. They've got enough teams to do it. They can absolutely do it for sure. Is it true that Warhammer 3 could have the dual system? I don't know. I know a lot of people want that. There was I think a blog post or something where a lot of stuff was announced of what they're planning on doing for future Warhammer games. I think there was some mention of some kind of siege overhaul. I don't think they do a dedicated Crusades Total War, but I think you'd have that as part of a Medieval 3, to be honest.
The Aswan.
Comes out September 1st. When does Crusader Kings 3 come out, though? Because I know that's out in September. I can't remember exactly when, but that's basically my September booked. I think they do a modern era. Not currently. Just because it's not about... I don't think it's about them, you know, being able to technically do it in terms of engine limits or something. I think they've shown with Warhammer they can basically do anything. It's just the fact that the Total War formula wouldn't work with modern warfare because it's all about squads and much smaller groups of you know, infantry and mechanized units and things like that moving about rather than large armies. I think they could possibly, if they implemented a very intricate, detailed trench warfare system and mechanic, they could probably do World War One. But I think that's where it would be ultimate cutoff. I'd love for them to prove me wrong though and go, no, here's World War Two and everything, you know, up to present day. But I think that they'll definitely probably stick more to the past for historical stuff for quite a while still. I feel, yeah, like Civil War would be a good saga title, actually. What do we want here? Who is this? This is Cavill. Cavill, you're immortal. Let's give you... yeah, because you... oh, that's power reach. I'll give you life leeching, then I'll come back that way. Yeah, I think Indie Pride, Milk and Cookies did a summary of all the changes.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
I seem to remember seeing
Remove this threat.
Siege Overhaul included in that. I kind of feel like I should have some towers to go in here, otherwise we're going to get butchered a bit. Our units are quite powerful though. 55 attack. That's pretty strong. Lord of the Rings always comes up. The chance of them doing that relies solely on them getting the license for it. I've got a banner, yeah, I've checked that one. Yes, War of Rights and Ultimate General, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a dual system in Warhammer 3, sure. Ultimate General, that's it. Towers. I feel like maybe we could go in. Twitch chat, what do you reckon? Fight it without siege equipment or wait for siege equipment?
Cowardice.
Okay, maybe somebody else will wait about that.
Failure is unthinkable.
Alariel the Everqueen.
Oh, hello.
Cleanse this realm.
Oh, we've drawn out the garrison. Yes, Alariel.
Sound the horn of Isha.
You guys saying fight, do it. But if you can't wait for an official Lord of the Rings Total War game, at 6 p.m. today will have a faction vote going out for my next Third Age Divide and Conquer 4.5 series, which will be starting towards the end of the month. Vote will go on until Sunday, and then I'll let Havoc know that we need a new intro and thumbnail. But yeah, definitely make sure you check out that video on the YouTube channel. Use the sword to battle for the Everqueen. Rise of Mordor is still being developed for Attila. Jackie Fish just did a big video about its latest update. Siege equipment, bad equipment. Just go for it. Okay, we'll do it after this then. Yeah, the vote's going on YouTube. There'll be a big old video. Can't miss it. It's about 7 minutes long.
My power is yours.
Oh, the spy. I love this spire guard. Beautiful stuff. We can trap them in the choke point.
Spearmen! White lions!
Lions over there. Treekin. Chill there. Push it all forward. Will it be a 7-minute video of me waggling my sword? It is not. But perhaps one day. That's what I'll do. That would be great, Jad. Would I play a Game of Thrones Total War? Oh, definitely. I just feel like if there was going to be an official one, it should have happened about 3 or 4 years ago when Game of Thrones was still kind of current. Because with their final season, they ensured that it dropped out of like just popular culture faster than a rock sinking to the bottom of a pond.
Orders received.
That's one way to quickly kill something off. Make the last few seasons of it absolutely god awful. You see, Kaiser. Well, I mean, there's gonna be a Game of Thrones mod for CK3. I mean, that's a given, basically. Probably a Lord of the Rings mod as well. So maybe we'll just live through those games and their mods.
Alariel the Everqueen. Yvresse!
Still waiting for Age of Empires 5. Isn't it? There's Age of Empires 4 coming out this year, right? Yeah,
Ready.
as much as overall, just 3K just doesn't do a lot for me. I think it's mainly because of the objectives in the game. There's just not enough variety after playing Warhammer. Everything plays the same in terms of your objectives. But the diplomacy overhauls in 3K need to just be standard for all future Total War games. They're brilliant. Very solid. Will I be playing CK3? I will be all over it like a rash. A rash that you can't get rid of without a doctor's note and a lot of cream. That sounds wrong, but yes. Where's their lord over there? We need to make sure we catch that Pokemon.
Silver Helm!
Cavalry!
Yes. Attack!
Yeah, they can't, it just needs, there needs to be more time and emphasis placed on developing
My duty.
unique victory conditions and different objectives for historical factions. by all means have the total domination victory, but that's the only victory objective you get in 3K. You know, basically conquer most of the map. You've got to conquer 95 counties and take out the other emperors, which is just domination victory. There's no focus victory. Like Medieval 2 has more focus victories conditions than 3K. You've got to conquer a certain number of regions and take out a certain specific factions, which makes a lot of sense.
They're using magic against us. Spearmen.
Difference between CK and Crusader Kings, they're grand strategy games. So it's all more focused on the map and managing your kingdom and your characters. A lot more focus on that than fighting specific battles. Are those white lions? They are. I should probably send them in, actually.
Forward. We away.
Orders. Maintaining
They're just all
order.
blocked. No, there we go. Now they can fire. Oh, catch that Pokemon. Cage it. Killer. Boom. I caught me a Pokemon. Get in the Pokeball. No. God damn it. Go down. Few seconds. Come on. One more hit. 9. 5 seconds. Pokemon caught. I've stuffed a dead high elf basically into a Pokeball.
Shall be done.
That's how you do it.
To all.
Silver Helms.
Another Pokemon caught. Let's add their data to the computer.
For order.
Yeah, you need some, like, I'm coming to the end of my White Tiger 3K series, and people are asking, you know, who are you going to play as next in 3K? I'm not. Like, there's just, they all play exact, like, they've got their own unique faction mechanics, but they're not really that diverse enough for me.
Spearmen. We will obey.
And especially with them not having their own unique victory objectives. It's just, yeah. It just doesn't offer enough. So I might revisit it when they do more DLC for 3K, if and when.
Heralds of the wind.
For duty.
Oh no, my cav is dying. What a shame. Said no Lionheart ever.
Alariel the ever queen. Nakai!
Defending order. For the king. For Ulfwa.
Pull back.
I think I say that fairly often, to be fair. What do I say fairly often?
Yes.
Oh, what, my cavalry? Yeah. Timey, thank you very much for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Get off your face.
Awaiting orders.
Nah, I don't want a Medieval 2 remake or like a remaster. I want Medieval 3. I don't just want the same thing tweaked. I want, I mean, arguably, I guess that's what some remakes. It depends. Some remakes are more like remasters, and some remakes are, you know, big upgrades. But no, I don't want the same thing. I want something different, new,
For duty.
and that progresses.
Usher, advance.
To be honest, you're not gonna make any more TSs after Dawn of War 3. Who isn't gonna? What? What relic? Will they make Medieval 3 with the 1212 mod out? Oh, definitely, yeah. That mod's not even finished. And mod makes them no money. Them releasing their own game does. And if they can make their game better than the mod, which, as good as the mod is, they definitely can make a game better than it. They will. Oh no, my cav is dying. Silly things Lionheart says. Oh no, my cav.